Welcome back. In this video we're going to look at a breakdown of the variation La Esmeralda. We're going to keep this on demi-pointe and at an intermediate level, and you'll want a prop as a tambourine. I've just got a roll of tape. Make sure it's not too heavy or too big, you don't want it getting in the way, so a roll of tape is perfect if you don't have an actual tambourine. I'll be mirroring this choreography, so for you, this is my left hand and this is my right hand. So just treat the video like a mirror. I'll also be referring to upstage and downstage. Upstage is the back of the room, so away from the camera, and downstage is close to the camera. So starting off in fifth position with your right foot front, we're croisé, so hips are facing the corner, holding your tambourine in your right hand and both hands on your hip. You'll want a bit of épaulement here, so twisting through the shoulders. And you'll want to place yourself quite far upstage. We're going to échapper and cheat this échapper slightly by bringing the front foot to the back as we échapper out to fourth position. So demi-plie and the feet slide away. The arms will also open. Your right arm will come forwards, your left arm will shoot behind you in a slight diagonal with the elbows slightly bent. Then we close back to a demi-plie, we have a retiré, close front, a développé à la seconde, close front, relevé fifth. So I'll repeat that once more. We have échappé to fourth, plié, retiré, the back leg comes front, développé à la seconde, relevé fifth, and arms back to the hips. So arms open, one in front of you, one behind you, arms to demi-bras, arms to a sort of open fifth, and then back to your waist. We will repeat this 3 times, but the last time will be a little different because we will clap the tambourine and we'll relevé up into fifth. From here, you'll then have 3 posé turns, or you might call them piqué turns, and the third one is slightly different. It is split into 2 half turns, landing in fourth position. So we have our relevé, clap the tambourine, posé number 1, posé number 2, then we lift the back leg, switch, pick up the front foot, land into fourth, and we have a pirouette en dehors, landing with the arms in arabesque. So I'll show you that slowly. 2 posé turns, and the third one, you go into it normally, you only do a half turn before you pick up the other leg and put it behind, and then we're ready for our pirouette en dehors, arms to arabesque. So once more in slow motion, the first half turn, the second half turn, and close behind. So let's go over that from the top. We have our échappé, relevé retiré, développé à la seconde, relevé fifth. Repeated a second time. This is all on fast, by the way. And a third time. But we clap the tambourine. First posé, second posé, third is made of 2 halves, and a pirouette en dehors. Let's try that with the music. So moving on, from our pirouette, we have a rond de jambe à terre with the right leg that helps us change direction to the other side. We go into a piqué attitude arabesque, followed by courroux en demi-pointe while we shake our tambourine. So landing in our lunge, the right leg ronds round, almost half. We step onto our left leg. Feel free to do this off demi-pointe if you like, but we have a posé into attitude arabesque with the arms going up to fifth. We courroux forwards with our right leg front, shaking the tambourine, and then we tap our toe, elbow, and our toe. Toe, elbow, it's bend slightly, and back to our toe. We repeat this again, so a posé attitude arabesque, courroux with the right leg front, toe, elbow, toe. We repeat it a third time, but it is slightly different as we have a relevé in fifth, clap the tambourine, and then we finish off with the same posé turn sequence as before. So let's try that new section now with the music. From here, we're now going to wiggle the right leg in and out with both knees bent as the arms drop down. So think heavy elbows, keeping the arms soft. From here, we're going to step up onto demi-pointe. We have 2 steps together and 1 more step out. So we've just finished our pirouette. We wiggle the right leg in and out, step, together, step, and change. Step, together, step, and change. So let's just break that down once more. We've finished our pirouette, we wiggle in and out. The right arm is then going to sweep backwards and forwards with the left hand on the waist, and then we have some soutanues. So once more, wiggle in and out, right arm back, right arm forwards and across. Soutenue number 1 with the arms in first, soutenue number 2 with the arms in crossed fourth. Keep hold of your tambourine in your right hand. So just demonstrating the arms, the right arm sweeps backwards and forwards and we have a bit of épaulement. You're going to twist the upper body towards the front leg. So let's repeat that once more. Wiggle, sweep the right arm back, twist the upper body, sweep it front and twist. Soutenue number 1, soutenue number 2. We repeat this a second time, traveling around the outside of the room, and a third time. So try to stay around the outside of the room here as much as you can. So just to recap, we have our wiggle, step together with the right, step together with the left, soutenue number 1, arms in first, soutenue number 2. We repeat this a second time, traveling around the room. Second soutenue. We repeat this a third time. Soutenue number 1, soutenue number 2, and then we are going to run around the room and acknowledge your audience as you do so. So depending on the shape and size of your room, you might end up in a different place to me, but once you've finished that last soutenue, you'll want to run down stage, past your audience, and then off to the left to prepare for your posé turns. Use your fondue before you step together. You want to change your spot with your eye line, and now acknowledge your audience as you run around and will prepare for the next part. Let's try all of that now from the beginning with the music. So carrying on from where we left off, we finished our soutenue, we run round, and you're going to finish in your top corner, so this is upstage, over to your left. We're going to travel on a diagonal, and we have a bit of épaulement here, twisting the shoulders round. Step on the front foot, and we have a releve, extending the right leg forwards. It's going to go out and in as we releve. The arm mimics this movement, so you're going to extend your hand towards your foot for 2 releves and then step up to 5th. The timing is 1, 2, step up, and tap the shoulder. We repeat this 3 times, and the third one is going to be slightly different depending on how much space you have. You could either finish with 3 relevés with a leg extension and on the 4th relevé to 5th, or you could do what I'm about to demonstrate here. Relevé 1, relevé 2, step up to 5th, tap the shoulder. And again, step, relevé 1, relevé 2, step up to 5th, tap the shoulder. Relevé, relevé, and we take a step to the side and prepare for some posé turns. So this is completely up to you depending on how much space you have. For our posé turns, it is the same sequence again, 2 posés, and the third one is composed of 2 halves. And then we're going to finish on the knee, and I'll show you how we get to that position. So when you finished your final posé, the leg in retire is going to slide down behind you. So you're going to keep your weight on the front leg, let the toes slide behind you, and then once you reach your kneeling position, clap your hands to the left and lift the chin. Keep your front leg turned out and your back foot pointed. So let's practice that all together. Posé 1, posé 2, the third one slides down into a kneeling position and we clap. Great, let's try that new section now with the music. Great, and now let's try the whole solo from the top with the music. Well done for making it this far. Let me know how you got on in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.